Hi, I'm Dr. Joan Friedman. It's another Twin Tuesday. As many of you know, I write lots of blogs. I never use AI, and it takes me forever to produce something that I hope is eloquent and understandable and helpful. So I was writing a bunch of blogs this week and rewriting them and rewriting them. And usually I am sparked to write when I have certain dynamics in some of my sessions that they leap out at me, and it makes for kind of an interesting and informative paper. So when I'm thinking about the blogs that I've written in the past week or so, there's a sort of general recurring theme of how, again, each of these specific twins I'm thinking about have felt victimized. And I know that's a common theme, a common complaint in many of the twins that I see, because they've come from this twinship experience. And I think the victimization has so much to do with these expectations that they've grown up with, whether it's been societal or parental or cultural, these expectations of empathy and closeness and care and concern, and also sort of enmeshment in some cases, that they certainly are shocked and they don't understand when they're in a position to ask for something that they feel that they've always given or always done. And they're so surprised and shocked and devastated by the fact that whatever they expected to happen or to be repaid in kind doesn't get repaid. And this has so much to do with, I think, the childhood experience of closeness and sameness and sharing and caretaking. And all of those are really lovely, lovely offshoots of what happens with twins in childhood and when growing up. But in their adult lives, wherein they have these expectations from childhood, as adults, they become unrealistic expectations in the eyes of their twin. So there's a twin that's not empathic enough. There's a twin that's not loving enough. There's a twin that's not giving, caring, and understanding enough of what the other one's going through. So it's like this sameness has sort of blindsided one or both of them to the fact that these differences that are bound to crop up as you get older and as you face different facets and parts of your life. And all it does for so many twins is make them feel angry and sad and frustrated and confused that their expectations of being mirrored, being repaid in kind for what they feel they did, oftentimes does not happen. So interesting, it's an interesting dynamic, and it seems to happen a lot. However, the sad part is that the overall, kind of conclusion from all of this is a lot of disappointment from one twin toward the other. And that takes a long time to understand and to work through, and hopefully to repair the ruptures that the disappointment has caused. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week.